Guys, is it time to give the Kansas City Chiefs some credit? Is it time to give Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid some credit? I'm tired of this ref talk. I'm tired of this scripted talk. I'm tired of the rig talk. I'm tired of all this stuff. Can we give credit where credit is due? 245 total passing yards, 135 total rushing yards, 35 rushing attempts to 26 pass attempts. The defense held the Buffalo Bills to 5 for 14 on third down. And despite being dominated, that's right, I said dominated in the third quarter, they only held the Buffalo Bills to 6 points. And then they scored 11 points in the fourth quarter to win the game, baby. Guys, we need to put credit and put some respect on the Kansas City Chiefs. We have to give credit where credit is due. Not only are they back-to-back Super Bowl champions, they are now going into their third straight Super Bowl. No other back-to-back Super Bowl champion has even made it to the championship game the following season. Not the Patriots, not the Cowboys, not the 49ers, not the Steelers. I mean, I guess you could say the Green Bay Packers did it back in the 60s when they won three titles in a row from 57 to 60. I do believe it was. But in the Super Bowl era, no back-to-back Super Bowl team has even sniffed the championship game, let alone make it to the Super Bowl. You guys, the Kansas City Chiefs are the real deal. They have the mental edge over every team out there in the NFL. I was watching Get Up this morning because the office people had it on. I was just kind of watching it. And Rex Ryan, I believe, said it best. He said, other golfers feared Tiger Woods on Sunday when he put on that Sunday red because he knew he was going to win and they knew he was going to win. And I have to agree with him. That's exactly how the Kansas City Chiefs are in the playoffs. They know they're going to win, and the Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens, Bengals know they're going to win. Meaning the Chiefs. Guys, I don't care if you think it's rigged, if it's scripted, if you think the refs are consistently giving the Kansas City Chiefs a game after game after game. The point of the matter is the Kansas City Chiefs still have to score points. The point of the matter is the Kansas City Chiefs defense still has to stop you. Whether they get an extra play here or an extra play there or a phantom holding call here or a phantom holding call there, right? They still have to perform. They still have to shut you down. They still have to step up and keep you out of the end zone or put the ball into the end zone. Guys, give credit where credit is due. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, perfect marriage. Perfect marriage. Steve Spagnuolo, perfect marriage into the Andy Reid system. Matt Nagy, I understand he had some little bit of, I want to go run around and cheat with the Chicago Bears, but he came back home, and guess what? Perfect marriage yet again. Eric Bieniemy is still trying to find his way out as a head coaching thing, getting fired from left and right because he's not a part of the system. One day, he might come back and be a running back coach. You never know. But guys, give credit where credit is due. The Kansas City Chiefs deserve all the credit in the world. Andy Reid deserves all the credit in the world. Taylor Swift deserves all the credit in the world. You know how easy it would be for her to go on her social media platform and basically murk everybody out there? Anybody that's ever said anything bad about her, she can get the Swifties out just to demolish your team. But she doesn't. She turns the cheek. She's better than that. The Kansas City Chiefs are better than that. Yes, I had to bring Tay-Tay in because she's my girl. Caitlin Clark is my girl. Brittany Mahomes is my girl. Even Travis Kelce's first bad bitch, she's my girl. But guys, give credit where credit is due. So guys, can you guys in the chat, if you're listening to like over here at youtube.com or facebook.com or Spotify or here down in Jeffersonville on a Big X Radio 96.1, can we give credit where credit is due? Guys, the Kansas City Chiefs are them. Just face it. They are them. Thor Jensen says it's all Andy Reid, baby. It doesn't matter about Patrick Mahomes. It doesn't matter about Kareem Hunt. It doesn't matter about D-Hop or TK or old Eric Berry or Justin Reed. It's all Andy Reid. And Thor, I agree with you to an extent. because Andy Reid in Philly wasn't winning back-to-back Super Bowls. Even when he was with the Kansas City Chiefs and Alex Smith, he wasn't winning back-to-back Super Bowls, right? It's a perfect marriage. If you put Patrick Mahomes on the Buffalo Bills, they're not winning back-to-back Super Bowls. You put Patrick Mahomes on the Chicago Bears, they're not winning back-to-back Super Bowls. You put Patrick Mahomes on the Dallas Cowboys, they're not winning back-to-back Super Bowls. It's Andy Reid plus Patrick Mahomes and the whole system. It is a perfect storm. Perfect storm. RPG Production says, I see you have the real GOAT behind you in Tom Brady. Actually, the real GOAT right there, Peyton Manning. You guys can't see him, but he's the real GOAT. Now, the GOAT term is used way too much. It's absolutely stupid, honestly. I hate myself that I even said the word GOAT, but I had to get your GOAT to bring up the GOAT. No, but yeah, Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, all better than John Elway. Let's just be honest. And Jim says there is no credit. Kelsey is a punk, and his brother is the better athlete. Listen, Jim. Listen. I don't care who the better athlete is. I don't care if he's a punk. I don't care if he's out there beating his meat in front of your wife and squirting on your face. I don't care. Is he catching the ball? Is he getting me 100 yards? Is he getting me that tutty? Is he singing song lyrics every time he gets on stage? That's my boy. Because you got to fight for your right to party. And Ant says, fly, Eagles, fly. Oh. Ant. As you guys know, Ant is a Ravens fan. Ant's other half is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So clearly, Ant is just making up. No, she's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I digress. My bad. I'm pretty sure she's just a Steelers fan. Let me take back what I say. John says maybe if they beat Philly. So 17 wins in a season isn't enough. Going to 3 Super Bowls in a row isn't enough. Going to 7 straight AFC Championship games is not enough. They have to win that 3rd Super Bowl in a row. They have to get back to another AFC Championship 8 in a row. Patrick Mahomes has to be a cool Pro Bowl quarterback, even though he'll probably never be another Pro Bowl quarterback again. John says, no credit is due. Roger Miller's in the chat says, what do you think about the pick-worthy strip catch? Roger, we spoke about that earlier. Thank you for tuning in, though. And I don't know what a catch is, man. I don't know what a catch is. But by the letter of the law, Worthy had possession of it with his one hand. The ball did not assist with the catch. It touched the ground, yes. We all clearly saw that, but the ball did not move. It did not bobble. Worthy then put it back into his chest to complete the catch. I don't know. I think it is a catch. But, of course, I'm a Chiefs hater. Or a Chiefs homer, right? Thor Jensen says, Brady and Gronk is better than Mahomes and Kelsey. To be determined. John says Bills, but they lost all 4. So John is trying to say that the Buffalo Bills going to 4 straight Super Bowls, but losing all 4 is better than the Kansas City Chiefs back-to-back Super Bowl winning appearances. RPG Production says Trump should sign an executive order says no more rigged Chiefs games. Good thing for you that none of them are rigged. Thor says the Patriots made 3 back-to-back Super Bowls. They just lost 3rd thanks to Eli. No, they did not. They won back-to-back Super Bowls, and then the following year, they lost in the divisional round. No team has even made it to the championship game doing the 2P. I'm just putting it out there. Alpha Rob says the Bills have to change their defensive scheme. I agree. Laura says no credit. No credit at all. Get them out of here. They don't deserve nothing. Damn, Laura, slow it down, baby. Laura, put those gats away and slow it down, baby. Thor says the Bills need a legit tight end like Brock Bowers, McBride, or Kittle. let's not get too crazy. I like Dalton Kincaid and Knox. They're both pretty good. John says, tell him cash, grash, or blank. Nobody rides for free. What? RPG Production says, well, it's not too hard to score when you get free first downs in crucial moments, like Josh Allen getting that first down that an incomplete pass to Xavier Worthy. RP Productions, we went over this. Even if that pass was ruled an incomplete pass or an interception on that Xavier Worthy catch, there was still a defensive holding on Travis Kelce going over the middle. So everything would have been voided out. The Kansas City Chiefs would have got a first down, and they would have scored the next play anyways. So it is what it is. Derek says, MC run to make me give him respect for that second touchdown. Mahomes is lowering of the shoulder. He does that sometimes going into the end zone. Josh Allen is still much bigger of a load, right? Let's just be honest. Laura Johnson, which is a Pigskin pundit, she says, the two teams I didn't want in the Super Bowl are there. Ugh. And Fly Eagles Fly comes in saying, fly Eagles fly. Let's go, baby. Let's go. RPG Production says there's no credit due unless we give credit to the refs. And here we go again. says, are you done sucking Mahomes off? Once Mahomes stops being great, maybe. But right now, Mahomes is better than any other quarterback out there. I don't care about your MVP voting. I don't care about your Pro Bowl voting. Mahomes is the best situational quarterback out there, period. Period. And Laura says, let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat and shout for the people in the back. Laura says, KC is not them. Well, Laura, let me ask you this question. If the Kansas City Chiefs are not them, what is the definition of them? Because we all know that there's only two genders now. There's a man and a female. There's no them, there, they, cat, X, whatever, right? Two genders. If Kansas City is not them, by going back-to-back Super Bowls, then going into their third, what is them then? Is it a one and done like your Minnesota Vikings? Is it one and done like the Detroit Lions? Is it one and done like the Denver Broncos? Is it one and done like the LA Chargers? Like, what is them? I'm so confused now, Laura. And says the best part of the Super Bowl will be Kendrick's performance. Cannot wait to hear them that they're not like us. Listen, Kendrick Lamar might have one of the bombest halftime shows ever. WBN. I like me some Kendrick. I'm not going to lie. But I guarantee you we're not going to be able to hear a freaking word he says. It's going to be all music. It seems like as of late, every freaking halftime show we've seen, you hear the music, but you can never hear the words. Old Thanksgiving Day with, what's her face? Wannabe cowboy girl. Beyonce. I heard the music, could not hear her voice. Jim Powell says, Andy Reid is the reason he wasn't willing in Philly because it was a different man's league then. I mean, obviously the league is definitely different from 90s to 2000s to like now. Jim, you are correct. John says the mayor of Crazy Town. What are you talking about? GOAT is Terry Bradshaw. 4 Super Bowls and called his own plays. Jim, let me take your words from you. And the GOAT is Mr. Robertson, right? Forgot his first name. Mr. Duck Commander. He's the real GOAT. Fly Eagles Fly says, let me clear my throat. Let me say it one more time with my is that Reggie White in your image there? He says Fly Eagles Fly. We're talking about the Eagles coming up. Slow it down. Slow it down. Thor says McBride is going to be the next great tight end next to Gronk and Kittle. George Kittle, I'm not for sure George Kittle's even a top 5 tight end. Ant says, Sally Buck, she's a Steelers fan. I'm divorcing her if she doesn't convert to a Ravens fan. My wife says a Packers fan and a Broncos fan. So, Jim says, I couldn't believe how many Squealer fans are here in Kentucky, which is crazy, right? And I'm in southern Indiana, Jim, and I see Kansas City Chiefs license plates everywhere, and Kansas State stuff too. I'm like, what is going on, right? John says, no, you said nobody's going to have the 3 Super Bowls. Nobody has gone after winning back-to-back Super Bowls. Nobody has gone to the 3rd Super Bowl after winning back-to-back Super Bowls. John, jeez. Thor says RPG is not backing down. Respect, brother. Listen, respect. Stand on your morals, right? Stand on your morals. Mike Hawk says, I hope the Maple Leafs win the World Series by 6 touchdowns this season. Well, Mike Hawk, we all know that the White Sox are going to win the Super Bowl. John says there was offsetting penalties on that supposed catch. No, there was no offsetting penalties. It was somebody holding Travis Kelce. I don't even remember who it was. Was it Milton or Million or whatever his name is? Chase Hads in the chat today says, go Birds. Fly Eagle Fly says, let's go Birds. There's a lot of Birds fans in here. Rich Ryan Teen says, can we stop meat riding the Chiefs? Jesus Christ. No, we cannot. Because the Chiefs need credit where the credit is due. Right? Give credit where credit is due. Thor said, I still love that Eminem Dr. Dre halftime show. That was an amazing halftime show. That was by far the most favorite of my time too. Of course, I am an Eminem Dr. Dre fan anyway, so it was kind of like reliving like my high school days type of thing, right? Laura says KC would be them if they truly deserved all the wins they had this year. Regardless of the refs or not, KC shouldn't have won most of these games this season. I believe it's someone else's turn to shine. Well, come steal my shine, baby. Come steal my shine. Because you can't. You can't do it.